The Butterfly Ball was held last night as part of the Caudwell Children charity's efforts to raise money for children living with a disability and autism. The founder of the charity, John Caudwell, and one of the many beneficiaries, Dylan Kelsall, both join me now. A very good morning to you both. Great to have you with us. And also, John, we should say this is 25 years of the charity since
25 years, yeah. I founded it in the year 2000, so, and we've helped, we've probably had around about 100,000 incidents of help during that period. And of course, it's ramping up dramatically.
Well, I mean, amazing numbers. But just give us a snapshot for people that don't know much about the charity. Why did you found it? What's the kind of focus of the charity?
Well, I always had a passion to try and help change people's lives in some way. And when I sold the business, or before I sold the business, I decided that I really needed to do something for children. And I thought children because children who've had no life, you can make a big difference to the outcome by helping them develop and have a proper life or the best life that they can have. So it just became a passion and a compelling situation, which I was sort of almost, people say, why did you do it? And I said, well, why wouldn't I? And I felt that I got no option, I had to do it. But
it's particularly children with disabilities that you focus on, or?
Well, Caudwell Children is, yes, but Caudwell Youth does
right.
Kids, I mean, we're not talking about that, of course, but Caudwell Youth helps all kids with who come from an underprivileged background and are vulnerable. Mm-hmm. So it's just children in general and my passion to help them have a better life.
And Dylan, you're at the first important question. You were at the party last night. Decent bash?
Oh, it was great. It was honestly, it was amazing.
And well, talk us through specifically what happened last night. Obviously, it was a fun party. We were just talking about it at the Dorchester, but an important party, and you were part of raising a lot of money.
Yeah, it was a place for people with like-minded people like John to get together and try and raise money for people with disabilities and autism, and it's a chance for them to use their money for a better cause.
And you raised how much last night?
1.5 million.
What?
And Dylan came on stage with me to raise the wheelchair pledge, which is always a very, very successful pledge for people because they can see people like Dylan desperately need this wheelchair to enhance their lives, to give them a life, actually. It's well, Dylan will tell you more about it. Why don't you tell them what difference it makes?
Well, the difference of a Caudwell Children chair, it's literally night and day. It's having a life and not having a life. It's immeasurable, really. Without the chair, I can't be me, and I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do.
Talk us through, if you don't mind, Dylan, like how long your relationship's been with the charity. So when did it give you your life, as it were?
Well, so I first got support from Caudwell in 2013 with a football wheelchair, which allowed me to play the sports power chair football, which is the same as a running game, but with just you drive with a joystick instead of using your legs, and it started off then. That's allowed me to play for my country. It's allowed me to do all the things that I never thought I'd be able to.
And it's surprisingly difficult because they invited me along
I was going to say,
several
you didn't
years
look
ago.
Much in control in this video.
Oh, you've got it. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't in control at all, no. I mean, I think that video just shows it. Yeah. I think they all took pity on me, but I was pretty poor at that.
Yeah. And so, Dylan, I mean, what's so impressive is clearly this has made a huge difference to you, but you haven't just kind of accepted the help, which you'd be well within your rights to do, but you also want to help the charity as well go on to the next level, as I guess your participation last night was an example of.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very passionate about trying to raise money for the wheelchairs in particular, because I mean a lot of people who go to those events might say, why would we need to donate for wheelchairs? You can get a standard NHS wheelchair. And the simple answer I can say to that is an NHS wheelchair is like someone giving you a pair of slippers and telling you to climb a mountain. It's not doable.
John, I wasn't going to go there, but given Dylan mentioned it, I mean, is it a shame that charities like yours are needed, or
I think it's just a fact of life. Yeah. Like, I mean, governments have got nowhere near enough income to do what's needed, and who's going to pick up the pieces? It's not going to be the government ever. And why shouldn't wealthy people join in raise money and try and make up that shortfall. They're not very keen on paying the extra taxes that would be needed to help kids like Dylan. So why not drive charities forward to make a big difference to people's lives, whether it's children or anybody else's life? So I think the charitable sector is vital to the fabric of society. But it would be good if rich people paid more tax as well.
Yeah, well, it's, I guess, a snapshot in the current debates in Parliament about the difficulties of paying for everything. Just finally, because we're running out of time, John, we mentioned how much you raised in total. How many of the wheelchair pledges did Dylan achieve with you last night?
We got, I think it was 16 wheelchairs.
Fantastic.
So at £30,000 each. So it's a phenomenal fundraiser, and that transforms the lives of all those children who are waiting for these powered chairs.
Well, Dylan, well done for achieving that last night, and no doubt you're very grateful. 25 years for the charity.
Yeah, 25 years gone, hopefully 25 more years of the exact same stuff.
Well, Dylan, John, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Fantastic cause, and
Thank you.
25 years. Congratulations.